My first Doom Wad by Darkhog. I guess my first impression is, yeah, that's the title screen. Maybe, I guess I would hope for more attention to mapping itself, but we'll see. Whoa. Alright, we got a nice little eye there. Yeah, but no difficulty options. Interesting. Alright, so we're on GZ Doom. 105 kills, 52 items, 3 secrets. Let's go. Yeah, the first thing I notice is this texture and ceiling and everything. It reminds me of my first WAD, actually, in which I went straight for this very same stone texture, complete with this very same floor and ceiling combo. Eventually I realized that that wasn't necessarily the best thing ever. Not that it, depending on how much of it there is, it maybe works. But anyway, enough about me. Well, we got 3 secrets. This is not one of them, so that's misaligned for no reason. Yeah, this is this mapper's first WAD, so I'll be maybe a little extra critical and point out more things with more detail than I normally would. Yeah, because there's no reason for that to be misaligned. Or this right here. This is aligned properly. Kind of a weird situation anyway. I do like how you've got some lighting going on. Not something you always see in first maps. Here we got more misalignment, more misalignment, more misalignment, and a brutally aligned exit door. Then we get this. How did lick my first WAD? Answer at the end, okay? So I guess we'd call that a custom texture. But yeah, there's no reason for this to be this misaligned. Or any of this. Or this switch texture, which I'm assuming is not actually the exit. Yeah, some might call that opening a little bit unfair because you pretty much teleport right where you can immediately get shot. But hey, there are worse things out there, like Plutonia Map 10, I believe. You literally start with a chain gunner directly behind you. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is obviously drastically different. Now we're in a weird outside area with this flesh texture, misaligned in some places. You've got some sudden transitions, like boom, flesh to brick to this, real suddenly. And some things work and some things don't work so much. You know, creativity is good to have, but this just doesn't really work as a door frame texture. I mean, sometimes you can use the wall itself, but a lot of the times you just want to go with a Sean or a door stop. And here you, oh look, yeah. So over here, yeah, this works. You know, you've got the cement as kind of the door frame, which is, you know, not a traditional door frame. This works fairly decently. I also like this little hangman feature you got going on here. Some more carnage up here. I like the idea over here. I like how this is dark underneath the awning or whatever here. I like the idea with these pillars. I'm not sure about the texture choices, but I like the idea. I like the teleporter hexagon with the bottom of the cement to make the diagonal lines there. Not sure about the Zimmer switch. There are ways around the fact that not every texture has a switch version. You'll figure that out soon enough, I'm sure. Curiosity. Okay. Yeah, word to the wise. Baron of Hell in this situation, probably not ideal. Look how much room there is, and look at how many weapons I have. So yeah, I'm just gonna carry on. I'm not gonna waste 15 shells on a Baron. You know, E3 M5 demo, right? That's yeah, not gonna do that. So we'll hit the switch. Oh, that's kind of cool how that lowers down into this area here. Get some decent lighting going on here. Yeah, there's an issue right there. I'll talk about that when there's not a Baron lurking. And then we get dark again. That's cool. Okay. Shaka. Yeah, see, yeah, a bunch of misalignments in here. I liked, I'll tell you what I didn't like first. You know, demons can barely get through here. I don't know if they can get through here at all. If so, only one can get through. So that's zero threat. You know, I just sit here and I shoot them down. But then when I come in here, there's a pretty cool trap because you gotta try to get the shotgunners down first, but the imps are closer to you, so that was not bad. Okay, so that one's misaligned for a reason. Yeah, I'll find. Yeah, so when you have a floor, when you have a texture change, a flat texture change, a good rule of thumb to live by is to also have a height change, because here you've got a tile floor texture with this natural texture that probably would not be flush like that. They shouldn't be flush like that. So even if one of them is raised just 1 or 2 units, that's going to look a lot better. Same thing in here. This one's a little bit better because this right here is basically just a threshold, but so you can almost get away with that one. But in a situation like this, not so much. Where are you at, buddy? There you are. Yeah, so now I'll kill the Baron. Okay, so I guess I go this way now. Yeah, see here again. This is just kind of a threshold, so this isn't as bad. Still, I'd like to see a floor height change here, though. This is usually lower unpegged, so that it doesn't slide up and down. Sometimes you do want it to look like it's sliding up and down, if it appears like it's more mechanical on a chain or something. I don't think that's really the case here. I think you want to go ahead and lower unpeg these. Blue door. Again, decent lighting going on in here. Oh. So yeah, we got a visual bug here. I'm not exactly sure what, but looks like a missing texture somewhere. And again, this door's not aligned. There's no reason for it not to be. I think it's proper on this side. Yeah, that's good. Nothing over here at all. Oh, that's kind of an interesting door open effect. Tons of shells in here. Is there a rocket launcher? Oh, you're stuck, buddy. Oh, there's a soul sphere in there now. That's nice. So yeah, I'm not sure where the rocket launcher is, but there's a ton of rockets in here. Now, about this area, not enough detail really in here. It's just silver and blue, which is, some might say, an overused theme. And then this entire ceiling is lights. Make a few sectors with this ceiling and don't do the whole thing as lights, you know? Maybe have some of the lights come down like mini chandelier type things, you know? This is kind of a nice feature in here, but we need a little more detail like that in this room. I do like the stairs and the circles, but now as far as the combat in this room, I got hit only like 3 times, and ironically enough, it was when almost all of the enemies were gone. So yeah, you threw like 40 enemies at me in here, but it was incredibly easy not to take any damage from them. Because this is a huge room. Demons need to get up close and personal, obviously, and barons and imps have slow projectiles. So to make this more dynamic, you want to add maybe some hit scanners. You maybe want to make this room quite a bit smaller. You may want to add even more demons, throw in some specters, make some flickering lights or something, add some revenants, arachnotrons. Not too many types of enemies, because then they'll just destroy each other in fighting, which you did. You've only got 3 types of enemies in here, which is not bad, so. But yeah, the ones that you chose, unfortunately, don't make this a fight that has really any challenge to it whatsoever. Alright, so I'll go forward without the rocket launcher. Yeah, a little bland in this whole area. Now, it seems you're conscious to avoid any sort of, well, maybe not. I was going to say rectangular areas, because that's often considered a mapping no-no, which I don't really buy into, but what do I know? So yeah, here you've got these randomly shaped areas, which you should. This is like an outdoor area with the flesh texture. And then you come in here and it's still not rectangular, but it's more conventional, so that's good. Here it is, right angles, and I'm fine with that. Alright. Uh-oh, chain gun. Yeah, this is another weird area. This green texture, I don't know that this is, I think this is not a stock texture. I could be wrong about that, but I don't remember seeing this anywhere. Yeah, just a weird room, obviously. Misaligned there. More rockets, but I still have no launcher. I don't know why I need 50 rockets for the enemies that I've only got 30 more enemies, so if I had a rocket launcher, I could use 1.6 rockets per enemy, which is pretty significant, seeing as so far it's been mostly imps, demons, and humans. Yeah, kind of a weird room. Another general rule: using the same floor as ceiling works less often than you might think. We'll just leave it at that. Alright, let's go into the water. Looks like it's a deep water effect here, yeah. Oh, wow. We changed the music based on crossing a line. That's interesting. Hey. Ooh. Got me. Yeah, you don't move quite as fast in the water, do you? Oh man, this is trippy. 2 more secrets somewhere. Yeah, this is real trippy. Actually kind of hurts my eyes. I'm not as young as I used to be. Oh. And now this is, yeah, so you've used this as a floor, a ceiling, and a side def, so this looks like it's the exit. Okay. Underwhelming Overwhelming is the name of that map, by the way. So yeah, that's the first WAD by darkhog. And I gotta say, it's different. It's not necessarily your stereotypical my first WAD. There are some features in there that are different, like the change of music halfway through the level to reset the trippy mood a little bit. Some interesting things. Some of the pillars towards the beginning. Some nice ideas. Not always executed the best, but some nice ideas here and there. Yeah, combat not great in most places. That's kind of to be expected. It's probably a little bit easier to know when something doesn't look good than to know when something doesn't play as well. So spend time thinking about designing quality encounters. See, most of the enemies were just placed right in front of you. You shoot them. You only had really one trap, and it was that switch with the Baron situation, which was an odd thing to do. You know, there was no reward to killing that completely optional Baron. If I'm gonna have to flip a switch just to fight an enemy and it doesn't even progress me towards the goal at all, then give me something for it. You know, give me an armor, give me a berserk after the fact or something. But I like that there are things a little bit outside of the box here and there, so that's good. That's good. So yeah, overall, it definitely is very much first WAD material, but not always in the same normal ways that you see. So I'm intrigued by some of the elements and some of the style of this mapper. So hopefully we can see some more mapping by darkhog, see how he progresses.